Hello everyone, this is Ninja Guy _12 here, bringing you a match in the Gundam, or Full Armor Gundam Thunderbolt. This was a request by zprime14, and he didn't really have any specific like colors or anything. He just wanted me just to use the Full Armor Gundam Thunderbolt. So there you go. So pretty simple request. It does make it easy, though I am not really that good with this suit, so it did take a bit of time. So before we continue, if you guys want to know the colors that I've used, which is of course just my personal colors, if you want to know what they are, you can ask me what they are in the comment section down below, or my Discord server. Link to that's in the description. And if you want to make any GB02 request videos this month, you could also ask me on my Discord server. So the Full Armor Gundam Thunderbolt is a 500 point raid, level 1, goes up to level 2 at 550, or level 3 at 600, I don't even remember anymore. I don't know if if it even exists at those costs yet, but if it does, well, there you go. And it is a very interesting mobile suit, because obviously when you hear full armor, it's usually a support, pretty much for the most part, except for the Full Armor Gundam ground type, which is a general. This, on the other hand, is a raid, which is very interesting, and it is quite different. It has gone through some buffs, kinda, but it's not really enough to really make this suit very good. I mean, it's still a great suit, don't get me wrong, but it still has some problems. So first things first, let's talk about the weapons, because of course this thing does have a crap load of weapons. Starting off, you have the twin beam rifle, which is pretty good. Does fairly decent damage. You get quite a few shots off before you overheat, so it's quite nice. You have the beam saber, which you do get only 2 swings with, unlike a usual raid 3 swings. You have the kind of 5.2 missile launcher on the left arm, and basically you have to stand still to fire and they will stagger when they hit, so quite nice. As for the rest of the weapons, pretty much there's all in the backpack. You have the 6.2 missile launcher, which you can move while firing, and those are actually a lot more useful than you think they are. They actually do quite a bit of damage, and they actually stagger quite easily, so don't sleep on the 6.2 missile launcher, because it's actually pretty good. And then the last weapon is, of course, the beam cannon, which does, I think now, heavy stagger. I don't remember it ever doing that before, but yeah, it kind of heavy staggers, which is nice. But yeah, those are all the kind of weapons that it has, which is pretty cool. Very nice amount of weapons for this thing. A good variety of beam weapons, physical weapons. It's quite nice. Obviously, the other thing, of course, that makes this suit different is the fact that you have 4 shields. 2 on the backpack, 2 on the arms, and that is basically one of the problems, actually, because it is very hard to actually turn with this suit, like, at all. Basically, the only way you're getting the full turning speed is if you basically get all 4 shields destroyed. So yeah, it's gonna be a while until you actually get to break most of them, especially if for some reason you put a shield build and you just put on like all 5 like levels of the shield reinforcement on it for some reason. I don't know if you actually can. I haven't actually checked because I don't use this suit very much, but yeah, the turning speed is still the biggest problem, and I hope that it does get fixed eventually. Whenever they get around to making the actual phase, because I'm pretty sure, I think the BB Studios did mention before that they plan on actually implementing a system where for like suits like I think this one and then the phase, you could actually like purge off all the extra armor. which would be kind of cool in theory, but if you guys know what the full armor Gundam was, without, you know, all of its armor, it basically was a just kind of weird granddaddy Gundam, was just a shield and a single beam saber. So, pretty much gives it no weapons at all. So, basically, it's just better to just at least give us the option to like take off all 4 shields if we don't want to use them, because sometimes it's just better to just have the turning speed rather than just having better protection with the shield, because man, like the turning speed really hurts this suit's ability to really just go around and go crazy. Oh yeah, I also forgot you also have the missiles in the chest. I'm completely stupid, but yeah, you have those. They're not really that accurate, but they do pretty decent damage. You just actually have to do a thing called aim. Very strange concept, I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, it is a pretty good raid, and probably one of my favorite just Gundams anyway. I prefer the redesign of this Full Armor Gundam Thunderbolt than the original just Full Armor Gundam, because this one just looks a lot more threatening in my mind than the just standard Full Armor Gundam. Unfortunately, we have just not gotten anything from Thunderbolt, aside from obviously the Psycho Zaku and the Full Armor Gundam Thunderbolt, because I think that's mostly to do with the fact that Thunderbolt is in its own separate version of UC. It's not technically canonical to a degree. Some suits, even like the Gym Thunderbolt, they have specifically stated it is not canon, because there is no way in hell the Gym Thunderbolt, which if you guys don't know the Gym Thunderbolt, it's basically a really super powered Gym that has a twin beam rifle if it wanted to, a upgraded beam spray gun, and 2 shields. There is no way in hell that thing existed at the exact same time as just the vanilla standard Gym. So that's probably why they haven't really done or like added more suits from Thunderbolt, because of their conflicting nature. But I mean, honestly, we should just get everything, you know, because some people, you know, I would like to see some suits from Thunderbolt. I would like to see some suits from Gihren's Greed, you know, like the Gion Krieger or the Gion Cannon or the Gion High Mobility type. But unfortunately, we just don't get those because fuck you, I guess. We don't get cool things like those. But I hope we'll actually get those eventually. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed your request, zprime14. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.
Here's your rewards from this battle.